Hi, my name is Lynn Conrad, and I am the proud founder of Activate Business. Today is Thursday, February 4th, and my video blog entry today is about security with social networking. I have 5 great tips in order to help you do your social networking. First one that I have is about your profile. Make sure when you're filling out your profile that you put in some basic information. Don't put any physical details. Don't put your street address and things along those lines. If you're from a city, put the city in. Myself, I have virtually everywhere. Kind of fits the fact that I'm a virtual assistant, so it works for me. Just don't put in some other personal information. One great tip is if you want them to be able to contact you, you can put in your website address and direct them to your contact page. That way you're getting a little bit more information filled out, and you're also getting activity to your website, possibly generating a little bit of business. So it's just one little hint for there. Number 2 is your postings. Don't post anything that you wouldn't want a stranger to know about. Really, people are saying on Facebook, well, these are people that I've known my whole life. You know, I knew them through high school. But really, it's been 10, 15, maybe 20 years since you've met them, or even longer. Do you still really know them and what they've been up to? Don't post anything that you wouldn't want a stranger to know. And that's really key. Don't let people know that you're going away for the weekend and your house is going to be vacant, you know. Some of the things that some people I've seen post them are some of the items that they purchased, big ticket items. Great to know that I can hit your house to steal. You know, take that into consideration when you're doing your postings. That if it's not something you want a stranger to know, don't post it. But you really need to gear it towards your branding, your information, and your business. So really take that into consideration. The third one is your photos. Make sure that you're not posting photos that you don't want to be spread out throughout the internet. If you're having a business function and people are drinking and smoking and really partying, don't be taking photos and don't be posting them on your Facebook, because you will be regretting it. And the key thing is you need to worry about your brand and the ideas that you have going on. Security-wise, some of these photos may end up in places that you don't want them to be, on sites you don't want them to be. Your competitor may be seeing them. There's lots of information and ways that people can get in and take your photos. So really make sure that you keep them secure. Fourth tip is your password. Make sure you change it often. Make sure you use letters, numbers, and don't keep it the same for very long. Now, if you're having a problem keeping track of them because you're changing it so often, there's a number of different sites out there and applications that you can use to keep track of your passwords and what your latest ones are. You can easily put them into an Excel spreadsheet, but change them often. Don't tell anybody about them. That's one of the key things. One of the easiest way to break into somebody's account is that they use the same password for all of their accounts. I've actually been guilty of that myself in the past, but I do try and keep things very fresh and changing up-to-date information. Worst thing you can do when it comes to your password is if you email it, instant message it, or post it somewhere to give somebody else the information to get into your account, someone that you do trust. Lesson number 5, don't ever do that. If you have to send that off to a virtual assistant or to another assistant that's not actually there, if you're away in a conference, you need somebody to get into your information to do that for you, use this is the best website that I can absolutely recommend. It's called secretsenderapp.com. secretsenderapp.com. It's a highly encrypted website where you can lock in your information or burn it. So it's really interesting to be able to use. If you want to know what I'm talking about, you should check it on out. Those are my 5 tips for security for social networking. Thank you, and I hope you're having a fabulous day.